Hey everyone, what I'm going to do is outline everything. I've already done this one, so I've got my circle. Unfortunately I had to use a heavy pen, which I don't like doing because I might have issues with the ink bleeding through, but whatever it is, so I just want to keep moving, so I'll get around it. I'll just have to do layers of primer. Anyways, and I've done the stalk with the thin pen. I've got my rough lengths for the petals. You see, they're pretty big, so that it's going to be a pretty big flower. And then this one I'm about to do, and this is going to be even bigger because this is in the foreground, so this is behind this one. That's kind of how it's going to go. And I still might do a three-dimensional thing after I've painted. I just want to paint. I need to paint. This is all I've got to paint with on right now. So anyway, so I'm working on this. So I'm going to paint it, and maybe later, once they're done, I might still do a three-dimensional structure just to add a couple more flowers. So I don't know. Just kind of shooting from the hip right now. So, all right, so I'm going to start outlining the big one, and getting all my points. So, just, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, this is, because of the texture, it's hard with this knife. So, I don't know if I'm going to continue with this. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do the big one. It's a drag because I don't like this heavy ink, but what are you going to do? I think I might want this one a little bit lower. No, I guess that's what it is. It's where it is. Okay. Is that right? All right, so now I've got my basic outline of the flower, flowers rather. Okay, I've got my lengths for the petals, so I've got my basic flower, the basic circle of the flower, which obviously we have an interior to do. And then I have the basic stalk, which came out a little bit messy, but we'll figure that one out. And the same with this one. So what I'm going to do now is just do the boring part, which is basically just painting the background in. So just kind of getting a rough fill in, and I'm going to do it with white. And the reason being I'm going to do it with white is because this is the sunflower, I want it to be a bright yellow. So if the background is dark, then it's just going to reflect through that yellow, and it's going to be hard. Number one, it's going to take so many coats, but it's still going to come through. It's still going to have an effect on the overall appearance of the color. So I like to practice what I call true color, and this came from all my years of house painting and doing, that kind of work. But basically, start with white and go over it, so it's like a new canvas. So that'll just reflect back into the color, even on a microscopic level, and you may not even perceive the difference, but it will be there because it's reflecting that color. So what you want to do is basically just fill in the white, fill in everything with white, and once you've done that, you can start to add colors and all that. So I'm going to turn off the sound because this is like the boring part maybe for you, and that way you can, I'm going to play some music, and I can't do it because obviously the copyright. So I'm just going to start filling everything in white. So that's what you're going to be seeing. I guess once I've filled it in with white, or if I have something to say, I'll stop the music and I'll say something. And I don't know how I'm going to fill that in, but this is, I guess it's just part of being a YouTube celebrity.